the summer, focus switches to the FIFA Club World Cup as 32 clubs from around the globe compete for arguably the most competitive competition around the planet. In each one of these videos, we'll preview one club from around the globe. Who is it? Well, today we're going to preview Porto. That's right, folks, back once again with another preview. Today, we're taking a look at one of the clubs that are taking part in this summer spectacular. It is, of course, FIFA's Club World Cup, and we'll get to that in a second. Of course, if you know where you've been, smash your subscribe button, your one-stop shop for FIFA's Club World Cup, World Football, and, of course, Blackburn Bloody Rovers. We've got it all here under one rooski. In today's video, we're going to do a deep dive into one of the clubs that are taking part in this summer's football spectacular. We'll showcase you that in just a second. What I want to say is a big shout-out to the members. You know who you are. And a big shout-out to the Patreons. You know who you are. But anyway, sit tight. Hold on, and let's get into it. So take a look then, shall we, at Porto. That's right, coming at you out of Portugal. They are one of the UEFA representatives in this summer's Club World Cup. They qualified as being the 5th best ranked eligible team in the UEFA four-year ranking system. They qualified back on the 17th of December 2023, and they've not been at the FIFA Club World Cup in the past, so this will be their debut campaign. And could they be a surprise package to go the distance? Well, we'll have a look at the odds and, of course, my prediction at the end of this video. But let's take a look at the roster then, shall we? Of course, Portuguese goalkeeper, number one goalkeeper, Diogo Costa between the sticks there with Claudio Ramos and Samuel out of Brazil trying to compete for the jersey. Into the defensive ranks, of course, of Porto, we've got the likes of Nuno Perez out of Argentina, Thiago Dalgio there with Octavio, amongst others. Z Pedro as well, Alvin Menciano as well. Some good names, strong names in a decent Portuguese squad there. Meanwhile, moving forward into the likes of midfield, we've got Fabio Vieira, we've got Rodrigo Moria, youngster there, Alvin Varela out of Argentina. We've got even a Canadian on the books right there, Steven Escuadiano. Of course, how good will he be this tournament, of course, to showcase his talents moving forward for the World Cup in USA, Canada next year with Mexico as well. Coming at you, the attacking line, they've got Samuel Agahoma, of course, up top with William Gomez as well. Turkishman Deniz Gül providing another option in the attacking areas. Let's move forward then, take a look at the best players so far according to SofaScore this season over the Portuguese top flight there, with Wenderson Galeno being the main man with 7.41 average. Fabio Vieira has been the next best thing with 7.32 average, and Nico Gonzalez in bronze with a 7.30. That's, of course, all midfielders there, all providing the high numbers in a Portuguese team. This campaign. This is a starting lineup, an average sort of starting lineup that comes at you for Porto with Diego Costa between the sticks. Cool, £38 million goalkeeper there, or €38 million with aging centre back there, Ivan Machano at the back in a back three with Zé Pedro and Stefan Ecosano playing in a defensive role there. Moving forward, Alvin Varela in the midfield 5. It looks like Varela there alongside Vieira, Joe Mario as well coming at you with a €10 million rating. Francesco Moriera and Pepe moving a little bit further afield there. Rodrigo Moria as well in an attacking sort of position, just 17 years of age. Of course, the next best talent, or one of the better talents coming out of Portugal. And Deniz Gül up top from Turkey, chipping in there with a performance. Again, the squad is valued at around about €1.78 million. This starting 11 here, of course, with an average age of 26. We'll take a look at the whole squad in just a second, though. But they're coming into this in pretty decent pedigree there. Of course, heavyweights over in Portugal. Multiple winners over in the Portuguese title there 30 times, most recently back in 21-22. They won the Super Cup as well for Portugal back in 24-25. They've also Champions League winner back in 2003 under Mourinho as well. So serial winner across Europe and beyond, and Portugal and beyond. The current manager, though, is Martin Alsami. Is an Argentinian fellow, just 39 years of age with a 1.86 points per match ratio, was appointed at the start of the year. So is he the man to steer Porto to success? The key man, though, is Samuel Agahoma. He is 20 years old. He is a Spanish youngster. He's a forward, €50 million. Of course, a lot of hope and expectation put on his shoulders this season and the next. Take a look at some of the key numbers there. The squad itself is valued at €312 million with a average player valuation of 12.03. The average age is 25.3. 9 national team players, 6 youth national team players, 14 foreigners on the books for Porto. This is how their campaign will start to the Club World Cup, taking on Palmeiras over in Group A. And that's on, of course, June 15th. One of the first games of the tournament. Then they'll take on Inter Miami, their host, of course. So it can be a difficult match to take on. Then they'll take on Al Ahly, of course, to wrap up the three-peat there on June 23rd. Difficult group because Palmeiras, you'd expect them to be competitive. You'd expect Inter Miami being the hosts and Al Ahly, of course. So this could be a bit of a surprise here when we look at that. This is what they've been wearing this season. Have Porto, of course, traditional blue and white stripes for them. Again, they might release a new kit, but this is what they've been playing this season in the Portuguese top flight. Let's take a look then at the odds. The odds to qualify is 2-1. It's a good chance, you would think, according to the bookies on this one. The odds to win the whole thing is 33-1. Now, of course, you've got to be honest with yourselves, and I do think that Inter Miami will have a bit of clout in this competition. They'll have the fans on their side. They'll familiar territory, probably playing at Miami each and every one of the games. I don't know. So I do think they're going to be up there. Palmeiras also are going to be a bit of a force to be reckoned with. So I honestly think Porto could see a bit of an upset here and crash out at the group stages, of course, which would be an absolute shocker. But hey, that's just my gut feeling on Porto right now. Let me know your thoughts and opinions about those, the Portuguese outfit moving forward. Do you think they can cause some surprises and go the distance maybe, or at least into the last 8? They could definitely do it, but I just think Inter Miami are the sort of the spanner in the works here for Porto, because Palmeiras, I think, are going to be a strong team. I think Porto, so I think, be second or third, and I just think Inter Miami might have the edge. Anyway, let me know your thoughts down below as Porto gear up for a extended summer of action in the Club World Cup. Well, there you have it, folks. There you bloody have it, of course. Will this club go the distance and lift the trophy at the end of the campaign? Let me know your thoughts down below. And, of course, don't forget to subscribe and smash the like, guys. This will be a non-stop shop for FIFA's Club World Cup. We're going to have previews. We're going to have predictions. We're going to have, of course, watch-alongs as well. It's going to be non-stop here over the summer. So make sure you do me the honor, smash the like and smash the subscribe. Until then, I'll see you soon for the next one.